than when one person by himself. So let's stop sitting down on these gifts. Let's start using them and exhorting for what God has given, because God has given everyone in here a gift, and we sit down on them. So begin to dream again. Begin to ask God, as Pastor said, show me the vision. Open my eyes so I can see that vision. That's a vision, you know, for us to go places and see things. And we can't do it without you being in your, as someone said, in your respective place. Everybody has a place in the body of Christ, and until our body is fully connected, we're gonna be limp a little bit. So everybody, let's just hook up and go where God is taking us. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, and as Pastor said, there's some things that there's some places that we're getting ready to go, and I don't know if you really comprehend that, how I comprehend, and I comprehend that a little bit more than just watching the overseas televisions on the TV. I got a great big imagination, and I'm just behind him to see that come through, because there's some souls. It's just not here that need to be touched, and we do need to bag the man and the woman of God here and be behind them. And as I continue to talk about the people here, we go through situations and they bring about tears and they bring about hurts, and we continue to pray over them and continue to cry over them. But God is seeing them. He sees every tear that is dropped. He heard every prayer that you prayed. And tonight I'm standing to say that God is saying enough is enough. He's getting ready to break us through. He's getting ready to take us over. He's getting ready to do this thing. Get aboard. Don't let it went down and it went down without my help. Get in there somewhere. Ask Pastor, First Lady, where do I hook up at? Because you don't want the house to be built and then someone else come in and ask what part do you have in it, and you say, I was here but I ain't have no part in it. And that would be a hurtful feeling. So hook up and get in here and let's do this thing. And I began to believe that Job began to dream again. I believe that he began to see a vision. He began to know, he began to remember that God was able to restore him. Just as Abraham, when Abraham went up to offer Isaac for a sacrifice, the Bible says that God tempted Abraham. And I looked at that, I looked at the word temper, because you know, sometimes we get that, like, you know, God don't tempt us to do anything. But there was a different kind of tempt than what the devil did. The tempt that God used for Abraham, he knew that Abraham would sacrifice that son. He would be there. It wasn't an attempt of setting him up to fail. He knew that Abraham would be obedient, and Abraham would sacrifice that son. And Abraham had the mind that if it does happen, I'm knowing that God is able to raise him up. And to thank God for that, because there's a difference in the tempting that God allowed me to go through, because He's trying to pour something out of me. He allowed me to go through things to strengthen me in some areas, and He allowed me to be in some situations that, okay, you see that crowd, that's not for you. Young people, as things are going on around you, God is giving you escape. He's showing you that there's some people that you don't need to hang around. And we have to take these things, and it's not attempting to, like the enemy trying to tempt you to bring you down or to hurt you. So I just admonish you to just hold fast in there. And in my closing, the Bible said that Job was rewarded. Everything that Job ended up losing, he ended up doubling it.
That's right. Yes, sir.
It came back to him in a double form. And I was just sitting there and I was thinking about my wife and her testimony that she was saying about the car, and what she just gave it as the surface, but I looked at it a little bit deeper than what God was saying with just that car.